at
he
that
already
point, you
knows.
just, oh man, no, look, you gotta do me a favor. You gotta make sure that those two never hooked up. Toby is a fucking player, and Amelia is my sister. I mean, she's my half sister, but still, it's just no. I don't want him breaking my sister's heart. So
Oh no! Look what we've done now.
Hi guys, and welcome to the War of Two Sons, a 5e Dungeons & Dragons campaign. This is our 26th session, and here is Dallin, our Dungeon Master.
hello everyone and welcome. I am your DM tonight. First off, I'd like to make two disclaimers. One, the art used in this campaign is mostly taken from the internet, except for our very own player characters, which have been designed by our fair Jyinxx. Two, I will also like to congratulate her for getting Twitch affiliated. We will be getting some random advertisements for those who are joining in, but we will be working to fix that. This is only for the Twitch watchers. For those who are still waiting for the updates for the videos of the current sessions, we are getting on those momentarily. But for now, let's introduce our cast, starting with Mira.
I am a Tiefling Wild Mage.
I am Sylvia Sevastopol, former murderer and high elf ranger.
Still a murderer.
Still
Yeah.
murder.
Not a murderer.
Still.
No.
You killed someone innocently.
No.
Nope. My turn. Nora. Forge Domain Cleric. Also a dwarf.
Edgar, the rogue, who has not killed anyone innocently.
I am Shimmy Sham, and I am a red kobold glamour bard. And I like to eat a lot of things off the ground.
Guys, that murder happened 2 days ago, technically. Anyway,
Hush, I was exonerated.
and we will be having our fair Olmec, the Turtle Druid, as a NPC for tonight because the player is enjoying himself a nice little campsite. Hopefully he will return next session. Until then, we shall continue on with our story with session 26.
Wow, 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 wow.
Last time when we left the party, they have managed to track down where Mira was being kept. Inside a small hut close to, well, more like a abandoned cabin, which was being under the control of not only the Bucket Bandits, but the cult that was behind Mira's mysterious past. Niram, joining up with the party, managed to storm in, dodging barrages of crossbow fires as Mira has easily managed to escape her bindings and run towards the group. Mira himself has managed to even beat down the bandit, and Olmec himself has taken quite a lot of damage. And then, in the distance of the horns being called upon the elven forces, Sylvia's relatives have arrived. Or her kin. One relative, and perhaps precisely, which we will now enter the scene.
God damn it.
Careful.
You guys are standing at the edge of the side of the snow. The cliffside. A few body of the bandits laid down, and the bandit captain himself has been slain. Um, you hear the horns calling out, but then you also notice that Nero is looking out at the distance.
Which distance?
He's looking at the direction where the elven horns are being called,
Which is
further down south in this direction.
I'm just going to look over to him and say, "Hey, chill. It's my people."
Is everything okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Why are you afraid of my people?
He then looks at you as if he's like, really? Roll me an insight check.
I mean, sure.
You may roll me insight or history check.
History.
Yeah, I agree with the tiefling on this one.
Sylvia, you are very oblivious. You know that tieflings are from the undersurface, near the Underdark and such. So they are very rare to be caught in the caught up in broad daylight.
I mean, he's not a drow.
Well, it's not the fact that he's just a drow. He's from the Underdark, and your people specifically may have had a couple confrontations or dislike towards them.
Oh. You may want to stick with me, buddy.
Should I be worried? I mean, I'm already have this weird collar thing, and you're concerning me.
At that point,
Collar?
Nero goes up and looks at the collar. Shit. They're gonna be tracking her.
Can you disarm it?
Do I look like a freaking mage?
You look angry.
Yep, no!
Hypnos.
He then turns to you, Mira, and he holds you with both hands on your arms. Mira, listen to me. We're gonna try to find out a way to get that thing off of you. You have to stay with them and keep low, alright? Don't let the elves notice you.
It's really hard not to let anybody notice me.
He then pulls out something from his side pouch and gives it to you. It is a small curled horn stone patterned with a face on it.
That's creepy.
Use this. Contact me. I'll keep in range. I'm gonna find out whoever has that spell bound to your neck.
Oh, okay. Be careful, okay? Please.
DM, can I do something?
Yes. What would you like to do?
I would like to quietly cast Hunter's Mark on him.
I don't think
Roll
you
me a
can do
sleight of
that.
hand.
Sleight of hand. Fuck!
Right when you still manage to cast a spell, and he doesn't seem to notice.
Doesn't seem to notice.
He then turns and looks at you and says, "If anything happens to her, I'm coming for you and your people."
Trust
And then-
me, nothing's going to happen to her.
He then
No,
looks
them.
out, and then he looks in this direction, and then starts to make his way up there. "I'll be back as soon as I can. Just stay out of trouble."
Miss Sylvia.
Yes?
Do I need to worry?
Let's just put your hood on for a moment.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing?
I think I was checking the two bodies right here.
I'm actually gonna scurry up the hill.
All right.
Don't forget to take the buckets.
That too. She's gathering their buckets.
All right. Edgar, roll me investigation check. Shimmy Sham. You go up further as you notice there's an abandoned campsite with a burnt out fire that's been there for quite a while. You also notice that there's the cabin that Mirror was kept inside.
Bucket bandits here. There's There is some fuckery going on. I'm gonna go inside.
All right, you go inside as you rush to the door. All right, and I am going to. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to add the roof. So, pardon me. You do manage to get inside. The door is unlocked. You open it, and I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
What do your little kobold eyes see?
Wow.
Everything.
Wow.
Jyinxx, you scurry the entire place. You also notice that there seems to be 2 dead rogue figures, and their bodies look as though they are completely withered and darkened, mummified skin.
Just. Huh.
You search the entire place as you happen to notice something underneath, over in this corner. You scurry there, and you happen to find a small little necklace.
Oh, I thought she would have found the Bucket Bandit's treasure hoard.
That bitch. Actually, with. Is it stashed with a hoard?
Nope. You happen to notice this is the merchant's necklace that you were looking for. Apparently, it was left in here by one of the bandits.
Haha.
You also happen to find some stuff off of the robes and everything in the room. For Edga, as you also look at these 2 bodies, you take the buckets, you also take the decorative one, and off the captain, he happens to have 5 sets of daggers, a scimitar. He has damaged studded leather, which can be repaired. He also has an insignia of what seems to be a religious symbol of Furna.
Insignia. And how do you spell that?
I may have mispronounced it. It is spelled Fierna.
I was going to
Fierna.
start spelling it Inferna, like INF.
It's Fierna.
Yeah, Fierna. I apologize.
You're fine.
Okay, so 5 daggers.
Character, I've seen that name.
He
Nara, stay
also
with me.
happens to have on him roll me 48.
Let's see.
He happens to have at least a bag worth about 200 gold on him.
Nice. Let's see, so 200 gold, damaged studded leather, insignia of Inferna, 5 daggers, and the scimitar. Minus the helmets, right?
Yes. This is just for the other 2, just for the 2 next to you. Nora, what are you doing exactly?
Right now, I'm just just checking the area to make sure that we're not going to get ambushed again. I'll probably head up to the cabin just to check in there to make sure there's no other bandits.
Let's see. Where's the duration for your spiritual hammer?
I believe it is only a minute.
Okay, so your hammer disperses as everyone was talking at the moment, but go ahead and roll me a perception check to see if there's anyone else around.
I just imagine as Nora walks in, shimmies and dressing herself up in the robes that she stole off these 2 husks of what's left
8.
of people.
Just an 8.
All right. So, nope, not that one. I apologize.
Nice.
This just got really fun for Shimmy.
Suddenly things seem more festive.
Shimmy's in
Must have been Elvin Blowhorn.
I would pretty much say things quite calm down a bit. Mira and Sylvia, you look at each other as you watch Nerum just make a run for it up north. Sylvia, with your hunter's mark, you can easily manage to track him for where he's going.
Excellent.
Omek just comes back, looking as though he has been through a tough fight, and he just pretty much says, "I'm done."
Done?
No, you should have said job's done.
Job's done. I'm so sorry, Hypno. I'm doing my best.
Are you okay, Hypno?
I think he
Oh,
needs a cupcake.
Who's Hypno?
What?
It's Omek.
You said the wrong name.
I'm
What?
fine. I'm Omek.
Oh. God damn it.
Going.
I forgot. Olmec, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Can I roll medicine on him?
You may.
12?
He looks as though he just got attacked by a bunch of thugs. So
I'm going to slap him for cure wounds.
What?
I pretty much say the damage isn't severe at this point. It looks like as though he's just been like in a big tuffle.
Oh, in that case, I'll save that.
Slap.
He'll be fine.
Alright, so Nora, you look around frantically, going up to the cabin. You don't notice anyone else around you, except for that you hear Shimmy Sham inside the cabin, searching and making such a ruckus. Like, you just hear, like, chairs go flying, lids going through the window. That's the only thing that's keeping your attention.
Just crashing little kobold.
Shimmy Sham, you even go up to the cultists, the dead cultists, as you happen to dig through their belongings.
Yup.
They happen to have at least 2 daggers fashioned as Chris's. They're ritual daggers. One of them happens to have a vial of some sort, and the other one has 2 other dark green vials, smaller ones.
Dark green vials. And just... Okay, so 2 ritual daggers, 2 green vials, and what was the other vial?
It's just 1 normal clear vial and 2 dark green smaller vials. You can roll me a Arcana check if you want to do your best to identify them.
Let's see what they are. Let's see if Shimmy can figure it out.
Poison?
Poison. I'll throw it to somebody. Great.
You also
But-
have to find 2 holy symbols of Fierna on their robes. Their robes actually look pretty good in condition.
I
So
take
the
them.
moment you pick it up, their bodies just begin to turn to dust.
Yep, I take them. I will wear them out too. Dusty, fancy robes. Just imagine a little kid like wearing a giant hoodie.
Ugh.
Alright, so Nora, you're just hearing this big ruckus coming inside the cabin.
Shimmy, everything okay in there?
Everything's fine. I'm finding things.
Shimmy Sham, roll me a constitution check.
Constitution. Nope.
Well, that's a save, but
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
nevertheless, that's still a... Oh my god, that's a 2. So, you put on these robes and you start sneezing. You have dead cultist ashes in your mouth and nose. Like, the moment you flap it off and the whole body just turns to dust and skits all in the room, you just start coughing your head off.
This is just cute to me.
Your
So all
definition
Nora
of cute
hears
is
is
a little
sneezing and
concerning.
coughing and... Oh god.
Nora, do you step inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna just step
Shake, shake, shake,
inside.
shake, shake.
Just make
So,
sure she's okay.
pretty much you go up to Shimmy Sham and you notice that she's covered in what seems to be this large, oversized robe, and her whole face and body is like there's a little bit of smoke, like dust cloud around her as she's like waving and coughing. She seems to be covered in what seems to be ash.
Looking around the room, is there a fireplace at all in this?
Nope.
Where did the ash come?
You also notice that there is a dead body of another robed figure on the ground, and Shimmy Sham is covered in the other one with this dark ash all over her.
Shimmy, don't tell me that you picked that up off of a dead body and just decided to wear it, right?
Would it make you feel better if I lied to you?
Yes.
And she makes another sneeze. You're just having this little sneezing fit, and you will have disadvantage with perception until you get yourself cleaned up.
I'm okay with it. It's totally worth this fucking moment.
I just imagine that her sneezes are.
You also see Shimmy Sham starting to do it with the other one, just ripping it off, and then it just goes. Poof,
Shake, 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 shake.
just as she's just constantly sneezing and coughing, and it's starting to fill the room. So Nora, I need you to also roll me a Constitution check with advantage because you're not in close proximity.
Oh,
Natural
that's
20.
fun.
You cover your mouth and just you stand the way back.
Take a big ol' step away.
Shimmy Sham, the only thing left in this room is like bed sheets. There's like at least 4 rations of preserved food in here.
I will
You
take the
also-
rations and walk out.
You also happen to find a couple of water skins, a what seems to be a not a metal flask, but like a water skin flask of ale.
That is also Shimmy's now.
Possibly vodka because it's got like a clear burning sensation to the smell.
Yep.
Potatoes.
It's mine. Shimmy's gonna be a drunk, ash-covered bard at the end of this day.
Shoo, Sham hit the boatload.
I just walk past Nora. There's no fucks given. It's just all this is mine.
You might wanna, visit Mira and get yourself cleaned up.
I will
Mhm.
purposely shake off some ash right next to Nora. Just like purposely just shake, 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 shake. Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
True friendship, guys.
All right, Egga, you managed to get the rest of the buckets from the bandits close by. Let's see, these are actually gone.
Oh, the devils disappeared?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Ega knows what she do.
So you found another bucket from this bandit. He also has a small mace and a crossbow with at least 9 bolts.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's more bolts than I had before. Then. Okay.
All right. So Mira and Sylvia, what do you do?
I want Sylvia to be kept as close to me as possible.
You are Sylvia. I'm sure you mean me.
You want to keep
so.
yourself close.
Yes, and I'm going to call out to Edgar and see if they found anything.
Ega just holds up the 3 helmet she's has gathered so far, as well as all the weapons. And an insignia thing.
Do I recognize the insignia?
Roll me a religion check.
Okay.
And some armor.
Religion. You mentioned not the gold, do you?
Oh, this is Ega's gold now.
Of course it is.
I guess shows Sylvia the insignia. The Birna.
This is definitely the symbol of a cult of devil worshippers,
Oh,
particularly known to have more of a lustrous side.
I'm sure I know of this.
Yes, you do. You do
Yeah,
not need to
I
roll
don't
this.
even need to roll. Like, I know exactly what that is, and I'm just gonna.
Edgar just shrugs at it and like looking at it. It's like, ooh.
Ooh, shiny thing.
Oh goodness. Sylvia, Edgar, would you mind handing that over to me? I think I'm going to need to show this to my people.
Edgar just gives it.
Thanks.
Edgar has to go gather a crossbow.
Wait. Hey. That crossbow is mine, thank you.
I'm pretty sure that was Niram's.
Yeah, I have to pick it up for him.
Yeah, you can pick it up. Why don't you give it to me?
You think I can carry that?
That's a good question. Can you carry it?
Excuse me?
How many items do you have in your inventory, Edgar?
Oh, yeah, about that. I need to put stuff onto other people right now.
Oh, so you're over encumbered.
Yeah, you notice that her whole bundle of weapons is like
Clank,
sticking
clank,
out
clank, clank.
in between her like backpack and. What's your strength modifier, Edgar?
Oh, it says I am it says over carrying capacity.
Yep.
I need to put some stuff on people.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 daggers.
I'll take the crossbow, because I don't trust you to give it back
Alright,
to him.
So, Mira, you take this.
Well, I don't
heavy-
have the heavy crossbow yet. I haven't picked it up. I don't know how much that weighs. That I'm already over encumbered without that.
You should give up the crossbow.
The one I already got before that one.
Alright, so these guys have heavy crossbows. I believe. Hold on, let me double check them real quick. So while you guys are just trying to disperse the stuff, oh no, they all have heavy crossbows, and so does this one. The only difference about Niram's is that he has like his initials on it.
Right. I want to pick it up so no one else will pick it up.
Alright, so you now have Niram's heavy crossbow.
It goes over. Okay, who wants to hold stuff?
I'll take 2 daggers, and can I roll a perception check for the gold bag?
Hey guys, already mixed it up with first gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, that's like stealing from the party, dude.
She would disperse it later, but now it's not the time to disperse it.
Again, I would say pretty much roll me a stealth check versus everyone's passive wisdom.
Stealth?
Sleight of hand in this case. No,
I already
stealth.
wrote stealth.
Stealth will work. Okay, so does anyone have a passive wisdom above a 15?
12.
14.
As you cannot tell where Eka has hid the gold in
God.
her hard
You
sack.
don't even know Eka has gold. You didn't see her pick it up. She's going to give it back later.
Okay.
I also leave a gray.
Eka just
Claw
needs to
mark
determine
on that
how to
Nora's
split
back.
the next 6 people.
Can I have the Bucket King Bandit? Wow. Can I have a comment?
The Bucket Bandit Captain's helm.
Yes.
The
I would
decorative
like
help.
to inspect it.
Eka just holds it up for you to inspect it while she's looking to give people away stuff. Let's see.
How are you expecting this?
I want to see if it has like any protective properties. I know it's just a helmet, but it also looks like it could be used for other purposes.
Roll me a Arcana check.
Arcana.
There's no magic on this thing whatsoever. It's just a frickin' normal bucket with horns attached to it.
Just
Eka waves over at Nora if she wants to see if Nora wants some swords to hold.
Alright, so Nora, as you and Shimmy Sam start going back to the party, Shimmy Sam, you're still like shaking off some of the ash.
and I purposely put my my claw right on Nora's back for half a second to leave a nice gray mark on that nice shiny armor.
Nora, I need you to roll me a dexterity check.
Oh,
2.
2. As you are just walking together, you turn back to Shimmy Sham, and then all of a sudden you feel something grab onto your leg, and
Ah! What the? Look down at my leg.
you look down, and then you happen to see the bandit leader reached out and grabbed in onto your leg, and he has like this big, open-eyed stare look at you.
Can I shoot him again?
She hasn't alerted anybody yet.
Oh.
Is he alive? Is he moving?
Ah, crap, where's the... 1 second. Thought I had it on this playlist. No. Oh, wait, there it is. And at that point, you see him breathing for just a moment. And he has hold of your leg, and he looks up to you, and he gives off this creepy smile, and half of his face is burnt off. You can tell he's a very ugly person, taken from all the damage, the burns from the hellish rebuke that he suffered. And then he dies.
Can I spare the dying before he dies?
You may.
Quickly try and stabilize him so he doesn't completely die right away.
Okay, with that... He is at 0. So as you do that, you notice that he was almost in the prerequisite of almost dying at that point. It was like technically the last moment, but when you cast Spare the Dying, you notice that his breathing is very faint and he is unconscious. And he's also in very horrible condition.
Well,
Yeah.
Do you want me to bite him?
he's gonna be in much pain
I can eat him.
when he wakes up.
Nora, what's going on over there?
We didn't finish off this guy, and I kept him from dying.
Ooh, Nora. Sorry. Edgar. Rope.
It gets already fiddly around, and it randomly throws out rope.
We have a captive.
You might want to go ahead, Dallin.
I'm sorry. Nora, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
12.
Is no condition to be moved whatsoever. In
Oh
fact-
no, I'm going to cure wounds him after I tie him up.
Okay.
If you move him in his, and this is me RPing at this point. If you move him in the state that he's not gonna make the whole journey if that's what you're thinking.
I'm going to go up to him and put my hand on his face, and I will use cure wounds.
Didn't you want to tie him up first?
Yeah.
Well,
Can't
if I
move
can't
him.
tie him up, then he at least can be knocked unconscious.
technically, he's stable where he is,
Oh, then yeah, tie him up first and then heal.
but moving him or trekking him and such will probably put him in a worse condition. Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Then I just eat him in front of everybody.
Don't. No eating. Normal nature.
Bandits are food, not friends.
Silver,
20.
you notice that near his bottom lip, where it's like scarred and everything, you see small bits of tusk.
Nani?
This guy is part orc.
Sweet Jesus and crackers, he's a part orc.
Half orc.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Actually, no. He's part orc. He's not half orc or full orc. He has orc blood in him.
But not enough.
Technically, it's mostly like a quarter.
Okay.
So
A
he's the
quarter. quarter.
so he's the granddaughter of an orc. Sorry, grandson. I'm about to make him a granddaughter. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Clank, 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 clank. It goes over to Nora.
So, can I bind him?
All right. Yep. Roll me a dexterity check.
Dex check.
No.
Why? Can I get some help?
Do your best to just tie up his wrist.
Can I get some help over here?
Nega's too busy trying to determine what to give to Nora to hold.
I mean, I can say
Somebody?
I can try.
Edgar, just give me the swords and help Sylvia tie a knot, please.
Nega hands over. Let's see, how many is it? 4 daggers, no, 4 scimitars, the mace, and a crossbow.
Yeah, she's only taking the scimitars from you.
The mace is metal.
She's only taking the scimitars.
Get those off of me finally.
Is anyone else assisting Sylvia?
Yeah, I will. What do I need to roll?
Edgar,
Someone can roll, or Sylvia can re-roll.
Oh,
What
you
are we
can-
rolling? Dexterity?
Yes. Okay.
I
just
think
roll.
I should do it. Let's see, I just click Dex. Oh, hey, that's unfortunate.
Being next to this guy kind of gives you the creeps. So, but
Mira?
still, you do
I'm
your
just-
best.
I'm just gonna shimmy
You
around
just
all
want
of
me
them and
to-
just sit on the rock.
Just everybody
Just roll
tie him up.
dexterity.
Pretty much he's already tied up to a
Okay.
point. It's just being near this guy is very uncanny. Like, he survived all that attack, and yet he somehow lived.
Is he the one
And-
that like was creepily
He's the
talking to
captain.
me?
Yeah, Mira, I'm gonna say roll me a wisdom saving throw when you step towards this guy.
Oh lord. Oh great.
You don't want to be anywhere near him. In fact, like, you get the biggest chill down your spine, and it's not even from the cold. You remember him like standing over the bed, like almost putting his hand on top of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a step away from that.
And the fact that Sylvia just wants to get this guy captured. And
Look, I can castrate him later.
I honestly think we should just leave him.
I think that's a bad idea.
Or we could just, stabby stab.
I mean, yes, but
I mean, you're not gonna let me eat him.
killing a captive person is a bad thing, right?
You're the one who wanted him captive. He was dead.
Well, I mean, yes, but I'm asking the cleric.
I didn't want everybody to just die. Sorry, I acted out of instinct.
Fair enough.
If you want, I can be responsible for him, and if you just heal him a little bit, just enough to get him to town, I will be responsible for dealing with him if he tries to run.
All right. And I'm going to do that thing.
I could bury him, as then Olmec just suggests.
Olmec! You
I
don't
agree with
bury
that.
people alive.
You can bury them in the snow, they'll survive a little bit. They at least have water.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
You should be.
And
But he's
then
not.
you guys begin to hear the horns again of the elven forces. And
It's
this
about
time they're
goddamn
very
time.
closer.
Horror blows.
Do I have a horn? I probably don't.
I
I
mean,
can ask Sylvia if she wants the leather armor and the another heavy crossbow.
to be
As she's
fair,
still overweight.
technically speaking, you have a horn, but it's on Mira.
Sylvia, I would say pretty much roll me a history check for the last one for this one.
History. Fucking dick sauce!
You really like those 9s.
With that 9, I would pretty much say that is the horns reconciling that they have arrived at the village.
Oh. Well, looks like we have to go back to the village.
Uh,
I'm going to.
I guess still needs people to take some more stuff.
He gets 1 hit point.
Alright, so you go down and cast Cure Wounds on this guy.
On the plus side, if I bite him, at least he dies.
You just managed to at least fix it so he doesn't have to struggle with breathing. However, he's still tied up in the snow. Do you guys proceed to leave the area?
Oh, we're taking it with us. Olmec, can you get a stick?
I gonna need some help still. She's still over encumbered.
Drop
I
some
will
stuff.
take the crossbow and I will take the armor.
Okay, Ega sighs and just drops the crossbow and gives the armor.
So I need to add 1 set of leather armor and 1 crossbow. Heavy.
It was like 21. No, 31 weight together.
Oh, that might be more than I can handle.
Olmec is pretty much making his way down the cliffside.
I
Don't
was
tell you if
actually
you
gonna
can't
say,
handle it.
while they're fighting over tying up the body and everything, can I do something?
Yes, you may. What do you would like to do?
Song of Rest.
Um. Let's see. That would be during a short rest.
Oh, I thought I could consider it one. Then.
I would not consider this being a short rest unless you guys are staying here for quite a while.
Nah.
Olmec is
I tried.
Olmec is actually making his way down the cliffside, saying, "I'm tired. I want to go home."
Okay.
If I push him down, or he goes downhill, he's a sled.
If you can give me an hour or 30 minutes, I can make a sled for him.
Just drag him.
I know.
Could we put him on one
Give
of
me a
the
sec.
shields that we have?
Ega has a shield.
I'm
Question.
gonna scurry after Olmec.
Question, is the door still on the hinges at the shed?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to walk over and break the hinges.
Scurrying. Beep, 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 beep.
All right. So go ahead and give me a strength test.
Question, could I roll with my carpenter's tools with strength?
Yes, you may.
12. That's... I swing really hard with the mace, trying not to damage the door itself.
You use your skills and you go to the hinges instead as you pull out your carpenter tools and unscrew them, and then you take the door off. This takes you about a couple minutes. It takes you a little bit longer just to get to the top screw because it's a door.
Yep.
You then come back, dragging the door over there as everyone is just watching this body. You know that this fellow, the bandit captain, starts to breathe a little bit more clearly. Still unconscious, but then Sylvia, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Doing.
He may be playing dead.
Hmm.
Or in this case, like he's probably playing like he's passed out. Knowing that you did heal him just a bit, he may have some consciousness to him.
Alright, I got a
I'm going
sled.
to put the bucket on.
You going to put the bucket on his head?
No, on mine. And put the crown on top of it. Sup, bitch.
Lady Sylvia, are you sure that's wise?
Taunting him is just fun.
You help me move him onto the door.
Sure.
Don't we need something to pull it?
We have an Olmec. Wait,
Also,
where did Olmec go?
door.
I'm
Olmec-
going to...
Do I need to pull out stuff from my bag?
So roll
Help.
strength.
Okay, so I would pretty much say that if you do you guys wish to bring this with you?
Yeah.
All right, so someone is going to have to give me athletics test to drag him along the way.
That's why Ega's suggesting maybe she tries to throw out a big animal.
Olmec is pretty much walking away, saying that he's tired.
I'll help you.
Alright.
So, athletics.
Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
Natural 1.
12.
Sylvia, you broke a nail.
Oh, you bitch!
You broke a
Ugh.
nail. You can't carry him in this condition.
Oh, I can't do this anymore.
Here's the dramatic drop to the ground, like,
No! He broke my nail. I'm going to castrate him for that.
Do I?
Uh,
Should I just try to see if I get a big animal?
no, Edgar, can you just pull out your bow and shoot him if he runs?
I think I just
Hey, that's
shrugged
my
and-
job.
No, your job is to go say hi to your aunt.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck, I
yeah.
have to do that. Oh.
I think it gets her bowl already then.
All right.
Look
So
at Chad. Doesn't get to use her animals.
all right. So I would pretty much say you guys take the rest of the time to carry this guy through the snow. Actually, you know what? Here, let me switch up to the other side real quick. All right. Do you guys see the background?
Yes.
Yep.
We see
Yeah.
the snowy forest.
Makes me think of a
Okay.
bear.
So while you guys are making your way towards this, towards the village, taking as much time as you can with Nor dragging the tied up bandit captain, and everyone else is just following along. Nomek is just like walking up ahead of everybody.
Man, it's really heavy. Edgar, can I get your help later today once we bring this guy in?
Sure. Also, I need to give you guys gold. The
Oh,
guy had like 200 on him.
Oh wow.
if you'll excuse me for just a moment, Sylvia's gonna head into the woods and get changed.
Change into having better nails.
She's going to change into her dress. She knows that she should probably not see her people without being in proper attire,
I thought she always was in proper attire.
you're
technically.
gonna show up in proper attire while your little kobold companions in dusty old robes.
Dusty old evilish robes.
I am small and devilish.
As you guys begin to just make along the way, you stop and wait for Sylvia to get dressed. You try to set upon donning off your armor, and set upon this luxurious glamour rave of red. What is everyone else doing?
I could just try and count the gold to see how to distribute it properly amongst the other 5.
Are you doing this stealthily, or are you just doing that out in the open?
She's doing it out of the open after she told everyone that she had it. Trying to count out because she's too busy. She was earlier too busy with all the weight she had.
Nora is just keeping an eye out in the surroundings and also trying to keep an eye on the prisoner that we've collected.
Carry on. Do this. Do that. La, la, la.
Let me pull him up real quick. Let me see. As you begin to look at this bandit captain, we're just going to leave. You decide to leave. I'm going to leave the helmet on him for now.
Oh, I took it.
Well, I unfortunately did not make a token for him to
Yeah.
reveal his true face yet. So,
Darn.
Okay, that should be good enough. Should be evenish.
guys stand out in the middle of this cold wilderness, looking out in the sun, waiting for Sylvia to get done dressing up. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I guess just going now give everyone 33 gold. Well, she herself kept 35 because
Mira,
you can't do 1200 by 6 evenly.
Yes.
Mira, could you when we get up closer to the camp, or at least town, could you? It would probably be a good idea if the elves don't see you.
Yeah, that's
Based
what I'm.
off of based off of what Niram said and how he was reacting, they're probably not going to be super happy to see you.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting the feeling. I almost kind of think I should have gone with him, but I'm a little nervous. Sylvia seems to think it'll be okay, but
Well, Sylvia thinks a lot of things. um, I can't.
I can part ways. I wanted to go talk to the mages anyways. I want to see if they have ability to fix poor Trevor's tooth.
You can try. Um, if I can figure out a way for you to just stay hidden and stay safe while they're here, I'll do what I can. I'm
I'm
sorry
a
that
little
you have to go through this.
nervous. There's a lot of things you don't really know about. Maybe eventually I'll explain it once the the elves are
Well,
gone.
I at least trust you. Eh, I trust you, and I don't know the whole story. And honestly, with how nice you are, I don't really need to. I
Uh,
know you. I know you are at least a good person.
it's probably better I kind of tell people eventually. I've been meaning to. It's just a lot's been going on, and she's gonna kind of fiddle a little bit with the thing on her neck.
I'll I'll take a look at that later. Hopefully,
Okay.
when we talk to this individual. Looking back down at the bandits, we'll get some insights on what exactly that is.
I need you guys to roll me a perception check. As you begin to hear something coming towards you.
Damn, I don't notice it. I'm probably too busy fiddling with that thing.
Perception.
You hear the
One.
horse.
Well, of course, because you're in the
Dang.
middle of course.
Sylvia, you're completely oblivious to this. You were just trying to fit into this dress. It seems a little bit smaller for some reason.
Oh.
Oh, you shit, Lord!
It's probably because you broke a nail.
I could have sworn this fit when I bought it. Or got it. Right, I didn't have to pay for this.
You then begin to hear the sound of what seems to be horses. A bunch of them heading towards your direction. And then you hear the calling out of a very familiar voice. Lady Sylvia!
Mira,
Oh dear God.
Mira, Mira, run!
Yeah. Run.
Get out of here! Hurry! Go! Go!
Don't you!
And I'm gonna quickly cast guidance on her to give her a little bonus to stealth, and so she can get out of here without being seen.
I'm gonna look over to Sylvia concerned.
Sylvia is nowhere to be found.
Oh, great.
Sylvia's in the-
Okay.
Sylvia went off to go change.
So I am going to kind of run sort of in the direction Sylvia was at, but I'm just going to kind of pull my hood up and slightly hastily walk away. I'm not sure
Okay.
if I'm going to run because if they could see me with like something, it's going to seem bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want me to roll
If-
stealth?
And-
Yes, please.
And do I get
And if I can, can she get the bonus from me casting guidance on her?
Yes, you may.
So roll with advantage?
No, you just get a plus. Get to add a D4 to whatever your stealth is.
Oh, okay, so stealth.
Oh wow.
Plus a d4.
Add 4. There we go.
So 16.
16.
Thank you.
Not
And
fair,
it's
you know.
16 as you see Mira just quickly run to the bushes and hide a little bit further. Rest of you turn, and Nora, you recognize the voice. You then happen to hear about 7 horses riding your direction, and the first one taking lead is Tobias, Zabrik, and what seems to be an armored elf with 4 other elves in cladded armor and green cloaks riding behind them and such.
Cavalry has arrived a bit late.
They pretty much stop right in your direction, and they don't seem to notice anyone else. And Tobias pretty much goes forth. Nora?
Hello, Toby.
Proper man.
Have you seen Lady Sylvia? We've been looking for you.
Yes, she is, I'll just look in the direction. Getting dressed.
What? And at that point, he gets off the horse. You then begin to see the elven soldiers begin to ride around you guys a bit. But the one that is what seems to be their captain is a red-haired, short woman. Short-haired. She is pretty tall. I apologize. Her armor is more glamored, and her face and ears are more potent. She has a long sword on her side, and her horse is cladded in armor. She pretty much dismounts as well.
They get close and kind of surround us. I'm actually gonna kind of go near Nora because she's a target with a lot of armor.
Okay. Lord Tobias, exactly where is Lady Sylvia? Why have we stopped to meet these individuals? Pardon me, that this is actually the group Lady Sylvia was traveling with. You said she was changing?
Yeah, so she wanted to look fashionable for her people before arriving into town. So she was changing out of her armor. We recently had a scuffle with, and then I'll step out of the way of the door and the bandit on top. We recently had a scuffle with the, yeah.
Like a hose
Sick.
up bucket.
We were successful. Lady Sylvia fought valiantly,
Zach's
And-
like,
and we managed to bring hopefully one of the leaders back, or at least trying to. God, you're heavy.
Zabra gives a chorus whistle. Man, you took out the leader?
Well, one of them. It feels like there's a lot of bucket bandit leaders or lieutenants or whatever their structure is. They're bandits.
Well, I must say, Lady Sylvia's reputation as a bounty hunter must be extremely well known.
I guess we're all just chopped liver.
Yes, it was all Lady Sylvia, and I'm just gonna look a little, give a slight annoyant look to Toby.
Enough, Lord Tobias, and at that point you just see this elven woman get off her horse and just look attentive at you guys. Omek is next to a tree, slumped over with his head in his shell, sleeping.
Tired turtle.
I growl at this woman. I don't like her.
Oh,
I don't think we've met yet or been introduced. My name is Nora. And who do I have the honor of meeting today? As Sylvia's honor guard, I assume?
Should we shave his baby?
I serve her aunt and father, but yes, I am Captain. I am Captain Kayla. I am part of the Evergreen Force patrols that go beyond the borders of our ancient lands. And we have heard that the princess has been scouring about, and her aunt has wished to speak with her. I am here to bring her here.
She should be done in a moment. Sylvia, are you done changing into your dress? I just call out into the woods.
Sylvia,
It's a little more snug.
you then call out as you make your way towards the others, finally fitting into your dress. It seems a bit more tight-fitting.
Just making sure
Donuts
the girls
earlier.
fit perfectly. Okay.
Shouldn't have had a donut earlier there, Sylvia.
I will.
That muffin you ate. It's great.
I will kill you all.
Yeah, that very bitter muffin.
Princess, and at that point, you then see all the elves get off their horses, and then they get on their knees. They kneel to you and such.
Sylvia's going to have a smile, but she's going to try and play it off. Ah, Kayla, it's good to see you again.
I have come
I'm
to
sorry.
seek you and return you to your aunt. We must return to your home kingdom at once.
Oh, wait, which aunt?
She then raises up her head and firmly states this on the notes
Okay.
that I have. Give me a moment.
Do.
Your Aunt Wandella, the ambassador.
Oh. Am I on good relations with her?
I don't make you have to roll because apparently she is the one who taught you
Oh.
how to be an adventurer.
Oh, cool. So, yes, good terms.
Very not.
Add elves to the please eat list.
What?
Nothing.
We have brought a spare horse for you, but we were not expecting the others to come. Shall we leave them behind?
That would be rather bad practice. Is there a possibility they could ride tandem?
It'll be fine. We'll drag him back.
I
We'll
shall
meet
leave.
you in town.
I shall leave 2 of our guards to stand by and watch over this prisoner and take it forth. Lord Tobias, if you and your partner would also care to join us, and we will make great haste back to your uncle's manor. Yes, of course.
Of course.
You'll notice Nora's just doing a quick audible pause, making sure that Toby is looking at Zavik when as for partner.
Okay, so, who would like to go with Lady Sylvia? The rest of you can stay behind, but they are also going to be taking the bandit with them.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, is it a quicker way to town?
You could probably roll persuasion to ask Tobias or Xavier to give you a ride.
I think I've already scared the fuck out of Toby. I'm good.
I will be staying here, and I will make my way back slowly.
I'll join you, Nora.
It's quite odd that a dwarven woman from the Ironman Kingdom would be walking upon this, or you happen from the Freelands.
Don't necessarily come from any particular land. I personally, and I'll motion to and I'll hold out the amulet of my god Moradin. I usually prefer to serve my craft rather than serve a land.
Ah, so you are a builder, no doubt.
In
Very
a
well.
sense, yes.
We will take our princess and leave, and at that point, Sylvia, you are then brought forth this wonderful white stallion.
Mr. Nibbles
And
3.
You also roll me insight check, Sylvia.
Sorry, who?
Yeah.
Sylvia, roll me
You,
check.
insight.
Okay. Insight. There it is. That's a 3. God damn it.
You seem pretty oblivious to just go along with the flow.
Ega just mutters something in Elvish.
Wait. Edgar, did you just speak my language?
She just looks over innocently.
Hmm.
Come, Lady Sylvia, we must leave. And at that point, Tobias then turns to you, Nora. It's like, I can get some horses to you quickly if you dare do so. Xavier, would you care to stay? Sure. I'll watch them. Alright, and at that point, they take away the west. They take away the bandit lord. Sylvia, you then leave the scene. And I would like to take a quick 5-minute break.
All right.
Sounds good. Sorry
I'll
for-
be right back, guys.
Okay, so my boyfriend is here, so.
Oh boy, sorry for throwing that little plan in a wrench. Throw a wrench in that plan.
It's fine. I will be semi-AFK, but I will still be listening in.
Alright, I am back. Hello?
Yep, you're back.
Okay. Do we still have some people AFK?
Yes.
For anyone watching, this would be the moment when we would roll advertisements.
Roll, you say? Or I roll a dice? Wait, what is this fudge button? Dal, do you know what the fudge button does?
No, I do not.
Can
Oh
I
wait,
click-
the fudge dice roll?
Yes.
It just makes a random number.
Oh.
In other words, you select a number and it rolls a fudge, but it tells you it's a fudge.
As in,
I would not recommend doing that.
what does it mean by fudge?
In other words, it's not really rolling, it's just setting a number.
You just notice the advanced dice roller. Oh, you can customize it. Exploding what? What does this mean?
If you fudge a roll, then it means that you rig the roll.
Optional additional settings. Exploding. None. Or separate. Or compounded. What? The dice are going to explode.
That's only for you.
I have
Only you
returned.
would see that. Hello again.
Sorry, I wanted some ice cream.
Okay, so we are on the village map. Sylvia, you have been brought forth to.
I don't
back to
think
the manor.
Sylvia's here yet.
Oh.
It's Mira staying in the back.
I'm
Yep.
still here. I'm
Wait.
just cuddling.
All right, I think we're all here then.
Someone's fan is on.
Okay, so what is currently now?
Let's see. I'm going to start off with the others, and then we'll go back to you, Sylvia. So,
Thank you.
Mira, you pretty much do you crawl out of the bushes?
But I'm sure that they're far away.
At the moment you sneak out of the bushes, you then see Xavier turn. Is like, whoa. Why are you hiding?
I just had a feeling I might not be someone they want to see.
She was keeping watch for us in case there were any more bandits that might have ambushed us.
What he said.
Roll me a deception check.
Me?
Nora.
6. Awkward dwarf look.
Right. So, I guess we're gonna have to wait for some horses. Either way, I mean, like, how many did you kill?
Good looks. 2 flying things and 3 bandits?
There were 2 fiends that we had to fight too. Somewhere around like 10, not including the fiends.
Wait, teens.
Yeah, it was a little weird. There were these little flying little. I assume they were devils of some kind.
Very spiky.
Yeah, they were not friendly. Although, and Nora will pull out her shield. I haven't quite fixed the scratches yet, and they did a number on my shield, but it held.
Wait. You're telling me you fought devils?
Well,
I guess just nod.
they weren't very powerful devils, but yes.
Since when in the nine hells do the bandits have devils under their service? That's just freaking weird.
Apparently
get
since
tried.
now.
Well, hopefully you can ask that guy, because he seemed to be pretty in the know about it.
But
Well, I mean-
Exit gave Sylvia the amulet, the insignia, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
if you guys want to head into town, you can. I mean, I guess I can watch that fellow there.
Are you sure you'll be okay watching him?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Besides, I mean, I got really nothing else to do. The whole town is like filled with those elven guards.
It doesn't seem like a good idea to leave anyone alone.
No.
Why, you missed a few of them?
No.
No,
but,
it's safety in numbers.
we'll help you. We can help drag him into town if you want. Did they take the bandit or?
I
Yeah,
thought they
that's
were
okay.
taking it.
They did take the bandit. They
Oh,
let the
okay.
guys be.
Xavier was talking about Omek, I think.
Oh, we can drag him.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, do any of you know that Oral guy?
Yeah.
Who's Orville?
Yeah. Hold on. And at the point, he looks inside his backpack and then brings out something wrapped in a cloth. Let's see. You're Nora, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently he dropped this off at the manor. Said it was for you guys. He didn't say specifically. He said it would help. And then he just hands
Okay.
it to you, Nora.
Okay. Take it. What does it look like?
As you unwrap the cloth, it seems to be some kind of mechanical spear with strange runic markings all over it. It looks as though like a puzzle box. You can roll me an Arcana check.
Can we try to see what the runes are? What language?
Actually, Nora, you can roll this with advantage because this is written in Dwarvish.
Wait, I
Oh.
can roll that. Do that as well.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Nora, this is a national treasure, or at least a very useful device from your homelands. This is known as a spear of conjuring.
Orville brought this? And did I buy something and I not know it?
Maybe. You didn't leave a note. The owl pretty much just said, "Give this to the people who killed the troll." Hey, look, I'm not a good messenger. Okay, I just do stuff.
See, Nora's a little
Ew.
protective of this. A little protective of it. Okay, thank you.
What does it do?
It's honestly, I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that this is very valuable for me and my religion and my clan.
Nora, technically, this allows you to duplicate non-magical items shoved within the cube. It makes a duplicate of it.
Wait.
Think of all the money we can make.
What's the catch?
You cannot use this for components. Anything. You cannot use it for magical components. If it is entered into a anti-magic field, it also disappears. But and also no organic material can go in there. So anything such as wood, stone, gems, or like anything of that sort that goes into it can be duplicated.
Okay. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
this away from other party members.
It has to be non-magical, but in this case, it gives you an abundance of resources to use at a certain limited time.
Okay.
Who's Orville? 'Cause I don't think
Wait,
she's
what?
met him. I don't think she's met him. Who's Orville?
Think you know what a wizard is, Mira, right?
Yeah. Wait,
Think
there's
of
there's a wizard in town?
Yes. The Mages Association don't like him because he opened up a shop, and I think he's actually smarter than them.
Oh, can we stop there on the way back?
He hasn't been in his shop in the last several times we visited, and no offense, I'm not sure that we can get you into town safely without a bunch of elves being angry at you.
Mm-mm.
Let him be angry. Let's take
Wait.
her.
Why would they be angry about her?
I don't know. People don't like tieflings.
She's a tiefling? He then looks. Oh shit.
Oh
Wait.
shit.
Are you from the Underdark?
Oh no.
No,
I get
no.
just face palms.
She's not. She's just been on the surface, and everybody thinks she is.
Yeah, I just get a lot of ridicule for no reason.
Well, I mean, there are all kinds of weird people coming through these parts. Like, we're next to the border and stuff, but, like, if you're from the Underdark, then, yeah, you're practically enemies to the elves.
That's
And
okay.
that's part of the problem. They're just going to assume she is one of the bad tieflings, and she's not.
Well, I don't know. Wait, are you a spy? And at that point, he just, like, starts to question, confused.
I pick up a snowball and whack him with it. Magic!
Roll me a dexterity check.
Magic from the fucking lizard wizard! Because I'm in the robes.
Oh God.
Dexterity check.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh,
Magic!
the fuck? And at that point, he just looks at you, Shimmy Sham, as you have the hood over your face and your arms are like raised up and the little sleeves are just hanging over your little paws.
I did magic.
Yes, you did
You think
magic.
it's funny, huh? Huh? And at that point, he like packs up some snow and then throws it at you. I need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Like, you gotta. It's a snowball fight.
You duck down. It's like, God, you tiny little.
And while I'm distracting him, I'm just gonna scurry around in the snow so they can go. I'm playing distraction.
Oh. I really need to find somebody who can cast spells and potions. I'll risk it.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
Well,
Already pulling. Already. Oh, wait, no, he's not even here. We're not. Sorry, I keep forgetting that we're not pulling that thing. I am pushing an Olmec through the snow.
As you can just see this tiny little snooze bubble coming out of his shell.
Just don't pop the bubble, or else he wakes up.
Oh, let me pop it then.
Xavier looks at you guys and is like, okay. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we could push the turtle.
Oh, Mac! And she's gonna knock on the shell. Come on, it's cold out here. Wake up!
As you just see him completely snoring as he goes in a deep slumber. He's almost in a hibernative state.
Let's get him back into town, and then, Edgar, are you willing to help me with the... Actually, you know what? Let's go over to that one thing. In fact, Xavier, are you willing to be... Are you willing to help us out with something? We need a very excellent pair of eyes to keep watch.
Sorry.
Is
We
this
need
like
an
a-
It's not a stealth mission. There's a car that was broken out at the edge of town. You know that mountain pass that they kept saying that you guys ambushed that one merchant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fix that card up.
Okay. I mean,
I
I guess
don't-
just wait here with the turtle and like wait for the horses. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna drag her back into town.
Okay, well, well, if you do happen to have some horses that appear within the next hour and a half, can you send them our way so that I don't have to push a cart?
Yeah. I mean, just be careful about fighting those bandits. I mean,
I know. I know. I know.
And at that point, he just sits with his horse next to Omek as Omek is just snoozing away. The rest of you decide to leave him be. It's like, this is the weirdest job I've ever done.
I got to whack him with a snowball. I'm happy.
I'm gonna pay you back for that. And at that point, he just points at you, Shimmy Sham. So, let's see. Do you guys follow Nora down to the mountain passage?
I want to go into town. I need
also
to.
want to go into town.
Yeah, I want to try to talk to somebody to help me get a particular item.
Just remember, the town's filled with elves.
And I'll eat them if they bother me.
How does a kobold eat an elf?
You'll find out!
I'll just pull my hood up.
You're not Grom.
Question though, can I use? Where's my spell list?
You cut out. What did you
Okay.
want to use?
Can I use my minor illusion to cast a greater shadow on my face when I go into town?
Yes, you may. You can use that to conceal your face. In fact, you could probably even use pop-up minor illusion. I could pretty much say you could make a shadow to hide your face. You can also like summon forth a mask.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. So, describe the item that you use to conceal your face with.
I want to say almost like a ninja mask looking thing, so just my eyes poking out, and then I pull my hood up.
All right. So you make this porcelain mask over your face, and you tuck your tail in your cloak, and then you put your cloak over where your horns would show.
Mm-hmm.
You then you notice that your hooves may stick out a bit, but I can pretty much say you wrap them up with cloth.
Okay.
Roll me a. Do you have a disguise kit?
Nope.
Roll me a charisma check. And if anyone has disguise kit, they can help Mira.
Damn,
conceal
a
the-
7.
That is
Ugh.
a 7. You do your best. I can pretty much say with the minor illusion, it does help hide your face, and you try to hide your horns and your tiefling apparel as best as you can. I mean, they will still have to make an investigation check to look upon you.
Egga does not have a disguise kit, but she is proficient with disguise kits.
And unfortunately,
That
if you don't
doesn't
have
help.
the kit, yeah,
Right.
you just do your best to like wrap up and try to hide your like skin and horns.
Can
and
Egga try to help Mira?
Yeah, I
Since
would.
she is good with disguise and stuff.
Yeah, roll me a charisma check, Edgar.
Charisma, where is it? It's right here.
You do your best to make her look as inconspicuous. That way she can just blend in and not stick out like a sore thumb. You don't have anything really to do so other than just to cover her up. And the mask, controlled by the minor illusion, is doing the best to hide her face. It's not really covering her other eye, but pretty much they have to do a decent investigation to know that she's a tiefling. Otherwise, she just looks like a random woman wearing winter's clothing.
It's cold.
Nora, you and Edgar go forth to try to find the cart.
Yep.
All right. So as you two decide to split up, Mira and Shimmy Sham, you're just going as yourself.
Yep.
You were using the robes to like also disguise yourself, except for your little snout.
I'm just happily falling behind. Playing with snowballs because I am now magic. I
Okay.
cast snowball.
Okay, I would
What are
like.
you laughing at?
Oh, just
Oh,
her.
we-
I cast snowball. It was funny.
Which one of you two groups want to go first, Nora or Mira's?
We can roll.
How about Mira's go first?
Mine's super quick, so.
Okay.
Mira and Shimmy Sham, you two decide to head back to the small little hamlet, and you notice that there seems to be quite a bit of more open crowds as you see a bunch of elven guards strolling around the place. Some of them are in pairs. The
Shimmy-
Highlanders are still around the corners watching them, but you can feel a small, intense thickness in the air of a sturdy, watchful eye around the place.
You'd think they were making cuckoos how many elves there are.
Do you want to show me where this Orville guy is? If he's not
Oh,
there,
sure.
I can go to the Mage Association again.
Take you to the magic shop. You're just following a little hooded fucking kobold. With a jingle bell attached to her tail because I love my bell.
It seems as though the elven guards aren't really on duty. They're just like checking out the place, enjoying the merchants.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. Because I'm pretty sure this is where Orville is.
Yeah, you pretty much take her to Orville shop, and his place is still closed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, maybe the Mages Association might be able to help
The
me.
Mage's place
still.
is right over there.
Yeah.
Like, I'll point to it.
Yep, I know where that is. So,
Yep,
thank you.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
All right. Well, you have fun. Don't get hurt. Okay.
I'll be fine. The tavern loves me.
Okay. Well, you have fun. I'm gonna go see if I can
Don't follow
find
anyone,
something.
please.
Oh, me? No. Hey, you want to escort me there just to make sure?
I can't believe you want a 2-foot-tall escort.
Okay, never mind. Go to the tavern.
Just-
So
right.
I'm okay. Go ahead.
I'll get her there, and then I'll head to the tavern.
All right, so we're actually gonna go back to Sylvia real quick. This is before you guys actually enter back into the hamlet. Sylvia, as you are riding along with these escorts and everything, you manage to go through town. You notice there are a couple more elven guards. You are on horseback, following along with Captain Kayla. She doesn't say much until she speaks of something. Pardon me, princess.
Sylvia.
Ace, are you there?
Well, Ace is dead.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do I need to repeat?
Yes, please.
Okay. You are riding through Karmic Village. You notice that there are more elven guards patrolling around or like strolling the market. However, they seem to be off duty and such. Well, at the moment you notice them, they give a slight salute to you. You notice
So-
that Captain Kayla then looks at you odd. Princess,
Yes.
why do you wear the color of our enemies? You wear the burning embers of the Ironman Kingdom.
God fucking damn it. I need to talk to the artist about that. Fuck! Okay, above game, I didn't know that.
You never
You
asked.
could, you could
No,
probably
I never did.
you could probably swear out loud and probably make a good excuse out of that.
You wanted
God
to.
damn. It's because this was the only color that the freaking store had available for me at the time.
You have many clothes back at home, do you not? Why did you just not send word of bringing you forth more suiting attire?
Honestly, because it would probably take longer for them to bring it here than for me to just wear it. I only got the information that my aunt was coming yesterday.
We could have delivered it through the air, but lately you're... And at that point, she just goes quiet a bit. I'm sorry, I believe I'm talking too much.
No, continue.
It's just rumor has had it that apparently you have been making a name for yourself.
And is it a good name?
It is one that brought great concern to your father, my lady.
Explain.
It seems as though you, as a bounty hunter, has made quite an impression that the courts have seemed you unladylike or fitting as a ruler. They say that you are more inclined to party and go on dangerous journeys rather than worry about your people.
My concern for my people is always present. However, I would still like to live while I'm still in my prime.
Not to mention that you take long treks to go to foreign villages, one specifically up in the north.
Ah, yes. Speaking of, it's currently under occupation by the enemy.
What?
Yeah. We were attacked by a group called the Black Sun Mercenaries that were, at the time, being hired by the Iron Man Kingdom.
You engaged in a hostile mercenary force? And they are
Yeah.
working with the Ironman?
Yes.
She then she sternly stares forward and Princess, I suggest that you do not mention this to your aunt. I will definitely make mention of this to her on your behalf.
Thank you.
But I must warn you, she is not happy about all of this.
I suppose then I'll have to do some talking too.
And at that point, you begin to make your way towards the manor. Tobias already went up ahead to inform that you of your arrival. He also went to go get more horses to bring back the others. We're gonna go to Nora and
Edgar.
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 You take the mountain passageway, splitting apart from where Mira and Shimmy Sham went back to the village. You hurry along to find out where this cart was. I need you both to roll me an investigation check.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey! How convenient.
That's funny.
Nora, you, in your best interests, have been thinking about that item. Your focus about looking around the place. You feel yourself lost. It's odd the fact that you're a dwarf and everything that's been happening has been going so fast. Your mind is just wandering all over the place, but yet all the ideas rushing to your head just with this thing in your possession. Your mind is just flooded. You're not even paying attention, and then all of a sudden, Edgar, you just look to the side and you just see Nora just walking past the cart.
Ah!
Huh? What? What?
Edgar
What
just
is it,
points
Edgar?
back to the cart.
Oh. Oh boy.
I'll just walk past it.
Yep. I totally walked past it.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't do that.
Yep. Yep. Just awkward dwarf walking. Okay. Oh boy. What does it look like the state of the cart is in right now?
The state of the cart seems to have been left there for quite a while. In fact, it's been there for a few days. There's tons of snow on top of it. There hasn't been much change to it. There's a couple wheels that are broken. The frame itself is bent and splintered. All the cargo seems to have been emptied out now. It does seem repairable, but it will take some time.
How are we going to do this?
Well, first, can I get your help just clearing off the snow real quick? And then I have an idea. It'll be a quick fix, and it'll just get the car, this carriage into town. It's not gonna look pretty, and I can fix it up into an actual cart later. But I do have this one ritual that I can do that'll fix the cart. It'll
Okay.
patch up holes with metal. It's, like I said, it's not gonna look pretty, but it'll be functional.
Okay.
Also, and I pull out the 4 scimitars I took from Edgar to hold. I'm gonna need to borrow these, and you're not gonna get them back.
Right. Wait,
Cool.
what does that cube do? Just points to the thing that you were given.
She's gonna hold up her finger, open her mouth as if she was gonna reply, and then point to the cart. Hey, let's get this snow off.
All right. First off, I would like you both to make me strength checks.
Oh, good. This is my.
You can use your athletics if you are proficient.
Oh no, I have acrobatics. Okay, let's see what I got. 0 does. Oh hey.
13 and nat 20.
You decide to take the wheels off first, and then you decide to flip it over on its side, pushing from the opposite direction. As Nora, you do your best to just set it on the ground. All 4 wheels have been taken off as it lays in the snow.
I get getting strength from carrying all the items.
Alright, Nora, I would pretty much say if you want to fix this first, you can roll me a carpenter test.
Okay. The plan that I was thinking was trying to use that artisan's blessing to just patch all the holes and the broken parts to just get it into town, and then do proper fixing to make it into a proper cart once we get it safely out of Ambush Valley.
I can pretty much say, just for the carpenter test, to get the wheels back on.
Okay. What attribute would you like me to roll?
Carpenter's tools. I can pretty much say you can roll me a modifier with your strength or modifier with your intelligence to determine how to get this thing back into town.
Use the higher one. I said use the higher one.
Can I use my inspiration to try and get a bit higher roll?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. 20.
Yep,
Damn.
that's better roll.
As you take the time to just set the broken pieces to keep up the axis above the ground as you readjust the wheels, and with minor patchwork, it is capable of being pushed. You now have a slightly damaged cart. It is pretty large. Big enough that a horse can easily carry it.
All right.
Take about like 30 minutes, enough to get it working.
So basically, we'll need to spend another 30 minutes to just get it in working order to push it into town.
Well, technically, you have fixed up the wheels enough where they can last, but if you happen to like put weight on it or like throw it over the side, the wheel could come off.
Okay.
In other words, you just fix the pegging and like make a small little connection with one of the wheels.
Edgar?
Yes.
Is it possible for you to find us a very stealthily hidden spot and just keep an eye out over me while I try and get this in just a slightly better working order so that it doesn't fall over when we push it hard?
Alright. I could just look around.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check, and Nora, go ahead and give me another carpenter's tools. If you have any wood on you, you can use that as well to use as materials to fix it up just a bit more.
Got a little bit of wood. It's not as much as I probably want, and I'd probably have to use the the device. Another 20.
Actually, if you use the device, that should supply you with enough wood in this case. So, the first question is, um, as you pull out the device, you manage to take one of the good planks. You pull it off, and then you twist the thing open where it has this small little slot, and you think to yourself, how are you supposed to fit something into there? But then you realize that it opens up more like a little puzzle, and then the hole starts to get a bit bigger, and you can actually fit a small little 2x4 plank at the edge, and then you begin to shove it. Now, this does take you quite like an hour or so to start producing more wood, because it does take time for it to duplicate the material. So while you wait for it to make more wood, you then fix up the peg, you set it into place, and then you readjust the wheels to make sure that the axis isn't bent enough to like fall over or snap in two. You just do your best to get the wheels, and right when the wood manages to come out to the other side, you have to get two pieces of wood, and then you bend it with your dwarven might. Egga, with your perception, you're just looking out.
Mhm.
It seems quiet. Nothing out of the ordinary. And then you then hear Nora take a deep sigh as she leans up against the wheel.
Ah,
What is it?
oh, nothing. It's just been a while since I've had to forcefully bend wood.
Ah,
I think we're good. Thank you, Edgar.
like a clap.
Downside, can you help me get it into town?
His eyes light up. Does that mean animals?
Um,
Don't think we can fight this back with just the two of us.
well, we could try. At least get part of the way. No offense, if you hadn't noticed where we are, I don't really want to spend more time here than I have to.
Right.
Yeah, remember the last time that we were here?
Snow bandit.
Yeah, let's not get caught with just two of us here.
Like a nod.
And you get to hear someone heading towards you guys on horse. As you see Xavier just strolling along. Yo!
Okay, good. Sorry, Xavier. She puts a hand on her chest. Woo! I am so glad it's you and not another bucket bandit ambush.
Yeah. Hey, they did bring the horses, but apparently they had to use all of them to carry your turtle thing. The giant turtle. That guy is
Alright.
heavy as a rock.
Yeah, it's a turtle.
Yeah, he is. He is definitely heavy.
Yeah.
You would not believe what's inside of that shell.
Yeah, Toby decided to stay behind, so he had to deal with his uncle. So, oh, wow, man, you fixed that thing pretty quick.
Well, it's not. It's fixed enough to move. It's not fixed enough to use. I wouldn't put anything heavy inside of it yet. But it should be sturdy enough for us to get it back into town and get a proper fix.
And if you want, I can pretty much strap my horse to it.
Please. Please, Toby. Please.
That's Xavier.
I'm not
Sorry,
joking.
Xavier. Savik. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine. I mean, it's kind of odd the fact that you tried to call me your boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh.
I got gas.
I mean, that's what Toby says.
Oh.
And at that point, he then grabs his horse and starts to attach the reins with rope. You got any rope?
Ega just throws a bunch of rope out from her pockets.
Uh, thanks. And at that point, he then straps it on. All right, I think it should be good.
I'm gonna just stay back here and just keep an eye on it while we head into town, if you don't mind.
I mean, I figured the horse would be strong enough to pull it.
Well, it's more to just keep an eye
It falls apart.
in case I missed something and it's about to fall apart. I don't want you or the horse to get hurt in the process.
He just looks at it and such, just like,
I trust my work. It's just there's always the unknown.
I mean, if you don't want to jump in, that's fine by me.
Yes, please don't jump in it yet.
He then just grabs the reins of his horses and then guides it as the horse begins to just carry it along. Meanwhile, Olmec is now back, heading back to the village. As Nora and Ega make their way with Xavier heading towards with a brand new spanking cart, or at least one that's fixed enough by Nora standards. Meanwhile, Mira and Shimmy Sham, you managed to make your way towards the Mages Association, if I'm correct.
Yep.
I'm just dropping her off there.
All right. So as you gals manage to reach towards the entrance and such, you notice that there's not as many of them around at the moment.
Wonder if they went to see the rocks.
The rocks?
There's any pretty rocks. I'll pull the one rock I have left out of my bag. One of these, and it's one of the little white stones that were on the lake.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Maybe. But yeah, if you
Paid for
want
it.
to. Oh, they paid for it? Oh, no. Wow.
They paid for the shiny stones.
I wonder what they are. Can I roll Arcana?
You can roll me a religion check or a nature check if you wish, Mira,
Let's see.
if you're proficient with it.
Nope, I am not. Okay, I don't know. Alright, well, if they're gonna pay for it, I guess that's nice. But,
Paid. I kept one.
yeah, I would have too, just in case. You never know what it is. You should probably show that to Nora when she gets
Shiny
back.
rocks.
You never know. But, you good luck when you go to the tavern. I hope you make a lot of money. Or you get drunk,
Hopefully.
whichever reason you're going.
Oh, I don't have to pay to get drunk. I will pull out the flask I found. I have this.
Oh! Okay, well, are you sure it's safe to drink?
Try. No promises.
As you two awkwardly stand next to the door of the Mages Association, just holding on to this tiny little walk, what do you two do?
I'm gonna head towards the entrance.
And I will head up to the tavern.
Alright, so Shimmy Sham, you make your way towards the tavern.
Downtown.
Mira, you go to the door, then you begin to hear speaking from the other side. Would you like to stop and listen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Allie?
Oh, yes, I would. I'm
Jyinxx?
sorry, did it not say?
Mira?
No.
No.
I
We were
hate-
scared for a moment.
I don't know what's going on with this microphone of mine. Yes, I would like to.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Close your eyes, see.
Perception. 13. 13. I never know
13.
if you guys can actually hear me or not now. Great. I'll be
You hear the-
repeating myself.
You hear the voice of a woman on the other side. Has a strong accent to it.
What kind of accent? Do I recognize the voice?
No.
Okay.
No. It just seemed one of a strong authority.
Oh, great. Okay. What is she talking about? Can I hear any of that?
As it firmly says out, you have got to be kidding me. You have let lackluster initiates to bring towards the academy, and now you're telling me that you are spending most of your time gathering minerals? Not minerals. Something very, very precious. I have not even informed Habertrock about this. He went to go take on another errand to deal with this matter. And what about the specimen? The specimen? I don't think it's best that we talk about that. You promised us extra vials of regenerative potions. We needed that for our studies, most likely for the events to come. I assure you, we'll find another specimen and we will do our best. Good. Now, if you pardon me, Lady Wanda has been waiting at the Baron and such, and at the moment you begin to hear them coming up to the door, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
Can
great.
you be a sneaky sneak?
A 6.
No, you
6.
can't.
Nope.
Right before you notice, the door opens up near your face as you stumble back a bit. You then see this elven woman dressed sharply in what seems to be very, very elegant mage attire. She has long, blonde hair, and her eyes glow with arcana. She seems to be a high elf mage of some sort, of a higher order, and she then turns to you.
Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. And she's gonna kind of try to duck away a little bit, take a couple steps back.
What is your DC for your mask?
My DC for my mask?
For your minor illusion.
Should be the DC for any of your spell saves.
Oh, it would be a 14.
14?
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
That's in that one.
She just looks upon you. It's like, it is very rude to stand upon a doorway.
Oh, I was just about to knock. I'm sorry. I came to ask for a potion. Here, let me move out of your way. I apologize, ma'am. And she's going to take a step back and do a little bit of a bow, because...
Roll me a charisma check.
21. Thank God.
This village is nothing more filled with vagrants of vagabonds. And then she just makes her way, leaving the scene, grabbing on to what seems to be a horse nearby, and riding up. I do apologize, ma'am. We are currently in the middle of a... He then stops.
Hi.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Yeah, you asked me to join. It's Amira. It's really cold, so I have my face covered. But
Oh, yes, the tiefling girl. Please, come in.
actually, I'd rather stay. Oh,
And at that point, like, he then, like, wraps his hand around your back and just
God
guides
damn
you
it!
into
Why
the
does
doorway.
this always happen? And she's gonna stand by the door and go, "No, I can't stay long. I came to ask if you would be able to make me, or if you have a potion or a spell. My friend got his tooth punched out, and I'd like to fix it, because it's
He
kind of..."
then stops and leans up to you. It's probably best that you lay low in the village right now. I I know of your predicament, and I trust you and your friends. But if you like, we can keep you hidden in here. They won't do anything to you, regardless.
I, I don't. No offense. I'd rather. No one knows. Actually, about that potion, I have money. Is that something you could make for me?
I'm sorry, what kind of person are you looking for?
My friend got his tooth punched out, and I want to fix it because it was kind of my fault. I can pay for it. I just want to be able to fix his tooth.
You don't happen to know if, Omek or Shimisham have returned with more samples?
Not that I know of. I don't even know what you're talking about. So Omek was sleeping, and Shimmy, I think, ran off to the tavern. She dropped me off here. But I'm sorry.
And at that point he rubs his head. Seriously, how am I supposed to make progress in this time of dire need? Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of potion here at the moment. But
Mm,
if you like, just tell Shimisham and Omek to bring me more of that specific ingredient I require. And perhaps I could make something to aid you. They
Can
know
I
what
do
I'm
an
talking about.
insight check?
Yes, you may.
Damn it, I trust everything he's saying.
You have no idea what he's talking about, though.
Um, I. Do you think that Orwell gentleman might be able to make this potion for me?
Oh, please, I'm never going to trust that kind of information or ingredients to that man. To sell it
That
on the black market.
I'm not trying. Wait, I'm talking about the potion. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. I'm not involved in whatever you guys are trying to get from Omek or Shimmy. I'm just trying to help Trevor. So if you can't help me, I'll go back. Maybe this Oral guy will be able to make it if you guys can't.
Roll me an intimidation check? Or roll me a persuasion?
Let's see. Intimidation. Oh, I'll go with persuasion.
Sounds like a persuasive insult.
19.
Wait. Okay, look. I really need to get that blood sample from the troll and the head. You get me that, and I could perhaps make you a potion to help with your friend's predicament.
But
Understand?
we already gave the troll over.
Well, if you happen to get the head back, or at least the body, or some sort of sample back, I can help you. But otherwise, you will have to be very sneaky about it, and you tell no one.
I'm not gonna not tell my party.
Okay. At least don't tell the authorities. We can't let them know about what. Anyway,
About the
go get it
potion?
and-
Why? It's just fixing Trevor's tooth. She's
We don't
super confused.
Well, have you not brought him to a cleric to at least fix it?
Well, Nora said she couldn't fix it. I didn't think another cleric might be able to.
Well, I mean, dental hygiene is very important, but right now I have more important things to worry about, and unfortunately, we don't have that kind of potion here right now. So please, be on your way and tell Jeremy Sharon to please get me the sample as quickly as possible. And at that point, he starts shoving you out the door.
Okay. Bye. That was rude.
You just stand there blinking for a moment, and Estella says, "You're not as bright as I think you are."
Shush!
That's all she's gonna say.
I'm gonna go back over to the Orville shop. Is that this one?
Yes.
And I'm gonna knock just to see, maybe. I don't know anything about this guy, so maybe he just didn't want visitors. Nobody really filled me in much, so.
Apparently you knock and then you see the gargoyle.
Ah!
Sorry. Well, the gargoyle doorbell. We're closed.
Is there a way to get a message to Orville? Is he just sleeping? I mean, I'm new.
You can leave a message in the slot, and then right at the very near the bottom of the door, you see this little metal slot open up.
Do you have anything I could write on, Mr. Gargoyle thing? Please?
No.
Oh.
I
Alright.
kicked the door.
What? Oh, you're just a door.
Okay, well, I'll be back.
She has nowhere else to go, so I guess she'll go to the tavern to find Shimmy.
Alright, Shimmy Sham. You head to the
Okay.
tavern.
I'm heading to the tavern so I can find that merchant.
Actually, you see the merchant packing up a lot of stuff. As he's now standing in front of the inn.
Oh,
Let's see,
perfect.
I got to get this. I have to pack up as quickly as possible. And he looks as though he's a bit of a hurry for something.
Well, I will run up to him real fast. Hey!
Oh! Oh, hello there.
I will fish out the pendant that I found for him.
And then
I found this.
He makes this piggy little squeal. You did it! You find my precious necklace. Oh, it reminds me of my great grandmama.
That was your wife's.
Well, it actually belonged to my great grandmama, and then it was my wife's.
Well, I found it. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything else other than these robes.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of filthy, but I mean, I could get them clean.
You want them?
I mean, you already brought my necklace. I'm indebted to you. One moment. At that point, he then opens up his coin purse and then pulls out what seems to be three tiny little stacks of gold coins, equaling up to about 50 gold. Here. Please take this.
I will happily take 50 gold. Thank you. I hope. Just don't lose that again.
Oh no, it was taken to me by force, but I lost my cart. Oh,
Where
well,
are you heading off to in a hurry?
I am actually heading back to the trade city again. Apparently, these parts are getting quite dangerous. The fact that the elven forces are here. Apparently, the princess has also been running around here. It's like it's confusing, and not to mention the Highlanders have been very, very strict, and all kinds of stuff. The fact that there was a dead troll, and all kinds of crazy things. But what's mostly scary is the fact that there's been rumors that the Iron Kingdom is sending forces to the mountainside.
And you sure you want to leave town and go through the mountains?
Oh,
If that's a rumor.
but technically, it's best not to go into small villages at this point. If I head to the city, it'll be much safer.
But you still have to leave and go through town or go through the mountains.
Well, to be fair, in the Eileen's Town, there's actually a secret passage within the mountain itself that traders like myself take. It's very secluded, but it's very small. But if I travel myself with a few people, I could definitely reach there in no time.
Secret tunnel.
Oy.
Yes, that is
Where is
definitely
the
noteworthy.
Now, I do.
I am taking notes.
Well, I mean, I do need to hire a bodyguard or such to carry me, at least to carry my things. Do you and your friends happen to be going that way?
We might be able to work something out. I'd have to talk to him, but I think you said there was a princess?
Yes, the elven princess. Uh, she's she's at the Barrens for this entire days. I never knew there was such a princess in there.
Talking about Sylvia, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's spreading like wildfire. The rumor. Wait,
Yeah, I know her.
do you know the princess?
Yeah, I do. She would be the one I'm traveling with, one of the ones.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Which one?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't remember seeing such a woman in this place. Usually, elven princesses are lovely and elegant and ladylike and fully sophisticated. Like they are, you can tell by just staring at them.
He's just talking about this, and all I can imagine is Sylvia shooting some random lady.
Anyway, I must be going. But I mean, I could stay a bit if you happen to know anyone who is willing to escort me. I
I
will
want
be
everyone
leaving by
to see what they're
sunset, though.
doing.
I will be leaving by sunset, though. I am still packing up the rest of my supplies. I am also waiting for someone to come and pick up a delivery. Actually, you know what? Perhaps you could do me a favor.
I go perk up a little bit. What's the favor?
If you can happen to give this to the tower further up north, and then he points up the direction. It's one of the watchtowers. There was a guard who hired a specific deck of playing cards up there. If you happen to deliver that for me, I can definitely pay you a little bit more.
All right, it's just I just gotta go up to deliver something.
Well, yes, all you gotta do is just go to the Highlander headquarters and head a little bit further north. There should be a tower in the forest. You really can't miss it. I would go there myself, but I definitely would like to get things more packed up and leaving soon. I was expecting them to come here, but with all the situation happening, I figured it'd probably be best to get it delivered elsewhere. But anyway, then he gives you another 10 gold. Here's 10 gold, and please go deliver that. And if
I
you
will take the gold and take the cards.
Oh, one more thing, and then he gives you a parchment. Make sure that he signs this, the completion of it, and when you bring it back, it's part of my Merchant Trade Guild requirements. That it is confirmation and such.
Deliver cards and make him sign.
I mean, it is most likely my reputation on the line if I leave goods with someone else, but I do trust you.
I will make sure he signs this and gets his cards.
Oh, thank you. Alright, now I gotta get this vacuum. Thank you so much, by the way, little shimmy sham.
Yeah. Oh, I'll actually kind of take the opportunity and just kind of fling the robes off. Like, here, you can have these for free.
Oh, thank you. By the way, my name is Huey.
We, the merchant. It's nice to finally get your name. I'm glad I helped with your amulet. I'm so sorry I couldn't get any other materials, but I think they pawned them all.
Oh, it's such a shame. Hopefully they do go to some good wares somewhere else. I'll probably encounter them along my raids if they are definitely trading them or pawning them off. But in for a pound, out for a penny.
And as soon as I make sure that he doesn't have anything else to say to me, I will actually bamp myself invisible and skitter off to the tower so nothing disturbs me.
And Shimmy Sham, you have made a bonus alliance to the Free Trade City Merchant Guild.
Perfect. I have done my job then.
Alright, so you make your way towards that direction. All I need you to do is roll me a survival check.
I will actually, because I have one, I will use my inspiration for that.
Meanwhile, Nora, Edga, and you are traveling with Xavier. Oh wow, is that a 6 or a 19? Oh
It's a
no, you used
19 because I
yeah.
used my inspiration.
You follow the exact directions and you make your way towards there.
Go downtown.
Mira, you make your way towards the end, and then you happen to see Nora, Edga, and Xavier hopping along on what seems to be a cart.
Oh! You got it working. That's great.
Well, Nora's just pointing, hanging out behind. I wouldn't jump in it quite yet, but it is movable. And now, when we get it safely up to the manor, I will make it wonderful.
Okay, well, is it... I, I'm just gonna kind of follow along with you guys.
Yep, apparently it doesn't take much effort to get something like this. Can't believe you still managed to make this from nothing.
Oh,
Anyway,
I had some help with my god. He's wonderful.
Yeah, God stuff. Anyway, we can take this cart over back to the stables, where Barry and Toby were staying.
Nora's just holding up a finger. She's really excited.
Oh, yeah, I think they brought your turtle friend back to the manor.
Oh, okay. We can go find Olmec at least.
Writing himself in.
Zavik, thank you for helping out with this.
Don't mention it.
Is Toby still okay with well, just the other lady friend that was his other lady friend?
Wait, you mean my sister?
Oh.
Oh boy!
Wait.
That's news.
Wait. What about Toby and my sister? Did he fuck
What?
my sister?
No, but your sister likes Toby.
Roll me a persuasion
I'm
check.
not supposed to tell anybody.
Yep, I'm a stupid, awkward dwarf. Damn it, I did something stupid. Didn't know that they were brother and sister.
Oh,
Natural
nice.
20, god damn it!
Oh, yep. He believes you. Maybe
At
he
that
already
point,
knows.
just- Oh man, no. Look, you gotta do me a favor. You gotta make sure that those two never hooked up. Toby is a fucking player, and Amelia is my sister. I mean, she's my half sister, but still, it's just no. I don't want him breaking my sister's heart. So
Oh no! Look what we've done now.
Honestly, I don't think he's into her, and it's...
yeah, but if he freaking finds out, then he's definitely gonna try.
Oops. Oops.
Partially awkward dwarf face.
Sylvia, not Sylvia. Who are these people? Do they people I should know?
I'm gonna go talk to my sister. Just stick to horseback, and at that point, he just quickly makes a rush towards the manor.
You look
Oh.
worried. What's going on?
I should really keep my mouth shut. I am not...
I guess I was looking for things to help Nora with that predicament.
Oh boy, I am just all kinds of socially awkward.
You know, if
I
we
just-
can get back to the manor, maybe you can talk to her first, and then I can run up to my room and kind of lock myself up there. Maybe.
Hey, perfect.
That's assuming the elves aren't already up there. But yes, let's get you to the manor and keep you safe.
Yeah, I got an offer from the Mages Guild to stay with them, but they were acting really shifty, I guess is a good word.
Shifty?
I
How?
don't know, they just... They,
They what?
I don't feel like they were giving me all the information, but then again, I don't know. They just wanted... I know they wanted some sort of things from Olmec and Shimmy, and they wanted some troll's blood to help me with what I'd like to get. So, but I know we can't get any of that we already turned in.
We'll have to talk to them. We'll have to talk to Shimmy and
Oh my
You're
god.
talking to the later.
All right, so I need one of you to roll an animal handling check with a horse to get the cart back to.
Oh, Jesus.
What's everyone's animal handling?
mine's higher than yours.
My
What's
mine's
yours?
a 0.
Mine's higher than yours because it's wisdom and I'm a cleric.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh,
7! Damn it.
You want me to try now?
yeah, go for it.
Nor the horse doesn't move.
Giddy up.
Come on, Mr. Horsey.
As you manage to guide the horse, Nora, you're just sitting at the top of the reins, just like sitting there, not expecting anything. You don't know anything about horses. They're bigger than you.
I was about to make that
Most
comment
things are
as
bigger
well.
than her.
All right. As you guys make your way to.
And I roll a perception check to see what's going on over here.
Yes, you may.
Nice.
Damn.
There seems to be a small encampment of what seems to be elven soldiers making fort there. And we're gonna go straight to Sylvia.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so Sylvia, you are now sitting at the table. You
Yeah,
also
there's my aunt.
you happen to see your aunt sitting with the Baron and such. As you are all having a very fun discussion. Your aunt is an elegant elven woman. Her age does not show upon her face. She looks just as young as you, but she has a more mature nature around her. Light green attire, that of one of the forest, with her insignia of her kin embedded on her cloak. She also wears upon a golden headband, laced like rope and silk, that blends in with her hair, with strong blue eyes. The family features do really show upon this.
But not like Habsburg family, right?
No, you are not inbred.
Okay, had to make sure.
God, nice.
You don't have that strong of a jaw.
You then see Trevor just standing there politely, not saying a word, looking down, and Amelia is also standing to the side as all the servants and soldiers are standing. And Sylvia, you have this very serious look on your face, and the Baron speaks as such. Your aunt is not happy.
Thank you.
Auntie, what seems to be troubling you?
Sylvia, we have come across some grave news. And as much as I would like to personally talk to you in private, I have actually come here to speak with Baron as well, for he is the one who sent us the message. The Baron is just sitting there quietly with his drink. In due time, Ambassador. It has been quite a while. How's your brother doing? He's doing alright. But right now, as our main concerns, Sylvia. It is time that you return home.
Auntie.
Your father has become impatient. And, in fact, these are no longer the peaceful times.
I'm very well aware of that, Auntie.
I don't think you do.
No, I am fully aware. I was in the middle of it.
Which is why you need to be out of it, Sylvia. The Baron says, if I may, Wandella, it has been quite a while. Sylvia here has actually helped us in many things, and you let her get away with such a thing? No, she did it on her own accord. She even happened to save my nephew from also a tragic fate and a misunderstanding. If it wasn't for her and her friends, none of this would have happened, and we would have never got any news about this.
Killed a troll. Captured a bandit leader.
Sylvia, please. It is not a matter of your achievements, it is a matter of what is going to happen. Your father, if he even heard about this, would definitely force you back home. So I am offering you the most civil chance to return. And then she gets up and walks towards you. Trevor not saying a single word, standing there quietly. Your father has declared the sanctuary law.
History?
You may roll history with advantage.
Well, good thing you did.
19! Yeah.
The sanctuary law decrees that all that of the royal family, the one of all lineage, is to be returned back to your homeland under protection and remain neutral upon the war. In other words, no one of that lineage is allowed to intervene.
Oh.
And if you do so, you break the law and therefore lose all your right and is considered an outcast.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
The rest of the family members are already making their way back to the kingdom. And we fear for ourselves that we are putting our defenses at best. And we are already having issues dealing with the centaurs at the border. They are trying to claim more of the forest, and we need as many of our kin to protect our lands. Sylvia, the time for adventures is no more. For now, it may soon become a bloodbath upon our very lands.
And the lands of this world as well.
Please return back with me.
Auntie, I feel like this is a decision that should not be rushed. But I see what is going on, clearly.
He says to you in Sylvan, touching your long silken hair. She speaks. Your father prays for you every night and fears as though you will never return. Please, do this for help, for family.
Auntie, I would love to, but alas, I believe that I may have already become entangled within this. Do I by chance have a copy of my bounty?
Do
Depends
you?
on if the bandit
No,
person,
you don't.
if the bandit person from several sessions ago gave it, the one that flinched it like.
That's right. I have my reward poster.
I don't know if he gave it to you though.
Trevor steps up. Pardon me, Lady Wandella, how dare you speak so...
No. He's not just a servant, Auntie. He's been a loyal friend.
He still should know his place. We allowed him into our home as though he swore his life to serve us.
I should really not show her my hand.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to hide that ring.
Do I have advantage?
Well, because she's right there.
I would pretty much say Trevor's going to give you advantage.
Oh, thank God, Trevor. All right, come on.
Please,
Sleight of hand.
forgive me, Lady Wandella, but I must speak for Lady Sylvia. She did not know of such circumstances. We were caught off guard. So many have fallen. Even the village that I grew up in so long ago is gone. But I assure you, Lady Sylvia just has more care for the world. But I believe she does understand the law. You yourself was a venturer once, were you? She then looks at Trevor. I was young, but right now, I serve my family and my people. And you serve us, so know your place. Forgive me. And Trevor kneels his head back. Sylvia, I am not giving you a choice. If you do not come back with me, you will lose everything. It is law.
Auntie Wandella, I'm already embroiled in this conflict. I've been marked for bounty.
Roll me persuasion check.
Not knowing what was going to happen, I tried to defend a village against mercenaries. Persuasion. Fuck! There is a price upon my head. And I will show her the bounty.
She then grabs the parchment and starts to tear it up. Your father will never know of this.
Oh, there goes that.
And you will return home. You will not have to know a thing. Sylvia.
Yes.
The Baron just gestures. Perhaps we should just calm the mood with some wine. I actually have a good vintage from your homelands, if you will. Nim, please fetch a bottle. Yes, my lord. At that point, he makes his way towards the door to the side. Baron, I am offering a chance to help protect the borders and keep those couple of scouts to make sure that the Ironmans do not reach the edge. I've also contacted the Tri-Towers and the Mages College to make sure to send reinforcements to secure the borders on your behalf, but I request that you no longer give my niece any refuge at this point. Mandela, that does seem pretty harsh. I know your people's laws, but let's even push it a little bit further, don't you think? I can't just abandon someone who saved and helped my village over and over again, and now...
Baron, if it's all right, I would like you to continue to provide it to my friends.
Very well. What about that girl? What girl?
Her included.
What? girl? Trevor says, I do forgive me. I seem to have fallen for a young lady, and I,
Trevor, you need not cover for me.
Sylvia, at that point, he's like, servant, you will speak the truth. How dare you lie upon royalties? Our ears are sensitive to such harsh words. Trevor looks a little bit betrayed as you mention that.
I've fallen for a girl. A tiefling.
And at that point, she stops. You, what?
Oops.
A poor girl that I shot in the woods. She was helpless and afraid. I couldn't just stand there and see her suffering.
You should have put the arrow through her throat. And at the point, the Baron sets up $1. Baron, I request silence and audience with my niece. Would you please give us the courtesy of privacy? Fine, but if I hear anything breaking, I request that you fix it. And at that point, he makes his way towards the kitchen with Amelia. Sylvia, it is forbidden to ever cohort with someone from the darkness, from beneath it. And she says this in Elven in a very angry tone. You know what they've done to our kin, who they consort with. They are devil spawn.
The problem is that in character, I don't know. I rolled poorly on the history check.
And yet you have succumbed to the whims of one who may have alluded you to such a darkness. How far have you taken
She
this relationship?
abhors the darkness that you claim she willows in.
She is born of it. It's
Just because one is born of something does not make them akin to it.
You are akin to our family.
Lord.
I can see why now you are so persistent. You are working with a spy, no doubt. How could you?
A spy nothing! The girl has done nothing wrong.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Trevor, help me.
He tried.
God damn it.
Trevor goes very quiet.
Trevor.
You don't have an Edgar to help you.
Wandera then looks upon Trevor. You knew this? I'm sorry, milady. I at first I thought she was like what they say, but she is completely different. And then at that point, Wandera slaps Trevor in the face.
I'm going to... No, I would like to I would like to block that.
With your hand.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Wait, I have it at
That's a 24. And at that
That's a
point,
nat 20.
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
oh wow! The moment you see her like raise her hand, you quickly just stand up, and she stops.
You will do no such thing.
I see. And where is this woman? And at that point, she steps to the side.
I'm gonna
To my
die.
knowledge at this moment, she's with the others. She's been assisting me in my quests. Without her, it's very likely some of us would have died.
Sylvia, you were my best pupil. I knew you were meant for greatness, but you sold your soul to a devil.
I have done no such thing, Auntie.
I can't let my brother know about this. I love
And
song.
that is...
And at that point, you then see the guards approach you. Sylvia, you will be forced to come back with us, and such things will not mention. You refuse, and you will be considered a traitor amongst our family. Lady Wandella, please, there's no need. Sylvia's done nothing wrong. She has been doing this out of the kindness of heart. She broke law. She makes grave mistakes, and now I'm protecting you from intervening from a war is one thing, but cavorting with an ancient enemy, I cannot forgive, and I cannot let your father know about this.
Real quick, high or low?
Hi.
Anyone else?
I'm gonna say this is your choice, dude. What
I
does-
know, but I'm struggling with the decision right now.
Ask
right
her for
now,
more time.
you're
I
not
don't know.
only losing your nobility, but you're being arrested.
Auntie, I respect you. But damn it to hell with your law!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
People are out here dying and suffering, while we have to stand back and claim neutrality. I understand that our lands are under siege by the centaurs, but that changes little about everything that's going on here. I am embroiled in this conflict just as much. If it means I must lose my mobility, then so be it. But I will fight to protect those I care about.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Hmm.
She looks at you as you see the elven guard stand. Servant? Yes, Lady Wandella? Take her crown. Trevor slowly turns to you, Sylvia.
Oh, like hell, I paid for this.
Well, it bears your family insignia, so forth, so...
Fine.
Well, unless you want to give him the ring instead.
I'll give the ring.
Take the ring. Trevor pretty much obeys. And
Which hand is that ring on again?
I don't know, do you keep your family insignia ring on your finger?
Yeah. That's why I keep showing my hand to people.
Okay, well, you take that off, and you give it to Trevor. Trevor then slowly hands it to Wandella. From this day forth, Sylvia, I will tell your father that you have been lost.
For better or for worse, tell him I'm dead.
So be it. Come, servant. At that point, she begins to make her way, and the guards unseat their weapons. They begin to, like, put their weapons away, and then you see Trevor begin to follow Wandella. I'm not going. Excuse me? You could tell the king that I have also perished alongside her.
Now is probably as good a time as any as I pull out the ring and show it to her while flipping her off.
She looks at both of you.
It's for the best.
May the elven gods have mercy on your soul and protect you. As he says this in Elvish and then leaves. So, Sylvia, you no longer bear the title of your nobility anymore.
That's fine.
And then she calls out for the Baron. Baron! Amelia just stands there, quietly looking at you two, and Trevor's like, Sylvia, I can't believe you actually did that.
Power is one thing, but there's ultimately greater good that comes out of my decision here.
I mean, all this for Sylvia? All this for Mira? For yourself?
For Mira, for myself, for you. I may not rule the kingdom, but
You will, no, you won't even return to. You won't be allowed to return to your lands.
Eh,
We'll be considered as criminals.
kind of already signed the paperwork on that one.
And at that point, Trevor just lowers his cap. I hope your father doesn't find out. Otherwise, he's going to kill me. And at that point, he looks a little bit pale.
Oh, Trevor, sweetie. He can't kill what's already dead. At least I don't believe my father's a necromancer.
And at that point, you see the Baron just enter back in the hallway.
I assume she told you to tell me to get out.
She is withdrawing her forces. Sylvia, I heard everything. I heard everything. I am not going to let you leave. I look after my people.
Thank you, Baron. But I believe I have just brought a death sentence upon this land.
Your aunt is quite upset. As then you just notice that he has like this nervous smile on his look.
She has let the power of comfort get to her.
And at that point, he just takes a seat and grabs a mug and just chugs it.
Has Nim returned with the wine yet? I believe I need one.
I am not a terror that Boreas. Emily! Yes, Baron? Go find them. See what's taking up so long. Yes, sir. What should we do?
Baron, have I fucked up?
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't think your aunt would take other matters. I didn't think her temper and her mannerism would be broken by such a thing. You must have really hurt her to do that.
It. I will not take pleasure. I might have to roll deception for that. um, I will not take pleasure in the fact that I have just essentially signed my death warrant. However, I do hope that some good will come out of this. I have lost my lands, my people, and my nobility. But I have traded it for my freedom.
Trevor takes another swig of his drink too.
Yes,
Well, that's another home I lost. But you know what? I don't care.
I'm going to take Trevor by the hand and kiss him. You have a new home with me.
You're stupid kids. And at that point, the bear is just drinking. I can handle things with the mage college. We'll be fine. Now the question is, what are you folk going to be doing? I mean, you can always stay here, but you'd have to be paying for rent now.
Oh. Hmm.
At that point, you then begin to switch over to the other side. Shimmy Sham. You manage to get back. You come to the tower. Shimmy Sham. You manage to get to the tower as you happen to make that delivery.
Yay! Delivery. I'll knock on the tower door.
Nah, there's no doors. You see a bunch of Highlanders just out on patrol, and one of them says, "Yeah, I can sign this for you."
Yay. Hold up the paper to get him to sign.
Didn't even think kobolds can make deliveries. That's new.
I'm a delivery kobold, and if you make fun of me, I will bite you.
I don't care. And at that point, he just signs the paper.
Once he signs, I will hand over the cards. And shimmy sham my way back to town. Little
As you continue to make your way back to town,
I hear some spooky music.
oh, that's just a natural background for this village.
This is a spooky fucking village.
You continue to make your way past the Highlanders' headquarters as you begin to notice they all begin to gather up over at the edge next to the Hall of Order.
Hello, new person.
Actually, you know this fellow.
Ice machine in the fridge.
Do I?
Most of the men there seem to be, like, a little bit upset.
I will. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go over there and kind of ask the one who looks like they're in charge. I'll kind of ask what's going on.
You actually listen into the scene for a bit, and one of them says, "Are you seriously going to let those elves going to take over this land? You can't retire.
Eh.
The kingdom of this land has allowed us to stay here, but we do not need to be defenders anymore. We are leaving. But most of us have families here. You made your oaths. We must return back. Otherwise, we'll be fighting a battle that we will not survive."
Huh.
We have also been requested to head further north to take care of another serious matter. Those of you who wish to stay may do so. And he steps away, heading back to the headquarters.
Ooh. So one's retiring, and the rest of them are leaving. Oof. Little kobold claw wave because I see him.
So, in retrospective, the Highlanders were given a chance to settle here. This is not their permanent village. This is just one where they are welcome to. Technically, they're like a guild of hunters. Some of them are native to this village. Like some of them, like they said, did raise families, but this is not where they originated.
Well, I'm gonna have to tell everyone else what's going on. Oof.
So, with that information, you will realize that this village may not be guarded so well anymore.
So the merchant, so Huey was right.
Or the elven forces are sending their own militia to keep eye on this, on the on Karmic Village instead. Based on your perspective.
Oh boy. Well, I will very quickly get the paperwork to Huey before going to find everybody else. So a little skitter all the way over here.
You notice that some of the merchants are making their way out the village too. Like you start to see a small caravan
Oh
heading.
no, they're all leaving.
Yeah, because a roll me investigation check.
Investigation. Haha, nope.
You have a hard time getting people to actually stop and listen to you and such, or like ask questions. They seem to be in a hurry to get out of here as quickly as possible. With that 6, the only thing you notice that you hear is the fact that there may be another force coming from the mountain, and this village is the next to be hit soon. They don't know when, but they don't want to be here when that happens.
Okay. Possible future attack. Oh, goodness. And I don't know that the elves are being dicks at the moment, so... Okay. I will find Huey in the crowd and give him paper.
What the thing is, Sylvia's aunt is an ambassador, and she brought this force for personal and for reasons brought by the Baron, just to let you know. But you'll figure that out later.
Yeah. In character, Shimmy doesn't know shit.
Shimmy's just a shimmy.
Shimmy's just a shaman.
Alright, so... I can pretty much say that is where we're going to be ending for the night.
Oh boy.
Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone has a good night, and we will be streaming next Tuesday, so be looking forward to that. And thank you for watching. Bye, guys.